So today's the day I can finally talk about my favorite arc in Ichi the Witch so far, because this was the arc that really got me into the series. Like, I was already enjoying the series when I first started reading it from the very beginning, but it wasn't until this arc itself, the Bakugami arc, that really got me into Ichi the Witch, where I was like, okay, I can never put this series down. And I honestly consider this arc to be a masterpiece. I mean, whenever this gets adapted in the anime, it's going to hit super hard. This is the arc that truly defines the lengths that Ichi the Witch could truly go. And I'm just really excited to break it down within this video and just talk about how much of a masterpiece the Bakugami arc is. Like, it's just great to have a new series in Weekly Shonen Jump when it comes to a lot of these upcoming battle shonen, where you can just really sit down and appreciate what this arc did for the series, and I just want to dive into it right now. So, first off, when the Bakugami arc begins, it introduces the country of Kagami as a peaceful tourist destination where residents appear content. However, early details suggest an underlying issue. The prosperity of Kagami relies on a magic that has been removing people's sorrows for a decade. In this setting, establishes tension gradually and broadens the world of Ichi the Witch, while presenting an ethical question that draws readers in from the opening chapters. And the royal family of Kagami adds depth to the narrative. Princess Rashida, whose experience with the magic initiated these events, makes the location feel authentic. The contrast between apparent happiness and a deeper emotional void is evident as individuals no longer experience profound feelings such as love or grief. This element shapes the environment and raises the challenges for the protagonist upon their arrival, turns the country into a place of real consequences rather than mere scenery. This introduction connects smoothly to the established lore of the series. Magic are not simply targets for capture. In this case, Bakugami serves as a symbol integrated into daily life, attracting visitors from afar. It creates interconnected economic, emotional, and political elements that the characters must address. Information is revealed through natural dialogues and recollections, avoiding direct explanations. The Bakugami arc highlights Ichi's personal development in meaningful ways. As the first male witch, he starts with a practical approach to the task, but the events compel him to face emotions beyond his own. This process reflects challenges many encounter, while carrying others' burdens leads to maturity. The arc portrays his strength thoughtfully, focusing on progress rather than exaggeration. The central trial transforms him significantly, enduring 10 years of stored sorrow demands more than physical endurance. It tests his mind and spirit. This echoes experiences of handling loss or overwhelming empathy, and Ichi's uncertainties and resolve make him relatable, shifting from an independent hunter to someone who grasps the impact of a shared pain. His changes occur through gradual insights during intense situations. This evolution influences connection with others, working with Team Discars under difficult conditions, reveals his emerging ability to collaborate and understand different perspectives. He moves beyond self-reliance, incorporating trust into his actions, and the arc presents this as a realistic outcome of trials and successes that accumulate organically. Ichi gains greater insight, advancing the overall narrative, and this character focus is a key reason the arc excels. It deepens a likable protagonist into one with lasting appeal, showing how personal stories drive compelling tales. Gokuraku emerges as a complex figure in this arc. Presented as an exiled prince with unresolved issues, he carries motivations rooted in protecting his home and dealing with past rejection. He ties to Kagami and Bakugami provide purpose, making him more than a straightforward opponent. His choices arise from genuine distress, adding a tragic dimension. His background explains much of his behavior. The magic effects disrupted his family, leading to his banishment after his father's emotional detachment. This history drives his anger and shapes his confrontations. His synchronization skills combine strength of inner conflict, turning encounters into explorations of personal struggles. Gokuraku changes over the course of the events. He begins with aggression, but reveals integrity and sensitivity, particularly through visions induced by sorrow. This adds depth, avoiding simplistic portrayals and enhancing the opposition. His intense reactions remain tied to relatable human elements. Gokuraku's involvement leaves a strong impression. Exploring ideas of understanding and change, he represents the value of nuanced adversities and elevating a story to memorable heights. Bakugami forms the core of this arc, initially depicted as a helpful peer that relieves sadness to foster joy. It soon shows a deceptive quality. The narrative uncovers how its assistance diminishes people's ability to form attachments. This reimagines the pursuit of effortlessness, happiness, positioning Bakugami as an antagonist with broader implications. Its power resolves around sorrow manipulation. It gathers and enhances emotions over time, then deploys them strategically. The multi-eyed Tapar manifestation during the trial intensifies the threat, representing a culminated motivation. Bakugami functions as a catalyst for distorted rather than a mere adversity. Notable trait is its character, confident and dedicated to another magic and what seems like affection. It engages with taunt and tactics that maintain suspense, even when strategies fail. Its dual nature, appearing kind yet destructive, reflects themes of hidden intentions. Bakugami's concept distinguishes the arc, merging elements of unease and imaginative magic. It remains a striking feature that showcases the series' innovative approach to its system. The arc examines the equilibrium between sorrow and joy with care. It suggests that eliminating pain may seem beneficial, but it removes essential human qualities such as connections formed through hardship. Gami's society illustrates the emptiness of forced contentment, prompting consideration of how feelings interlink. It further addresses the risks of ignored sorrow. Bakugami's scheme to release intensified despair shows how unaddressed emotions can lead to widespread harm, transforming stability into potential collapse. This serves as an analogy for emotional well-being integrated into the events with disruption. Empathy emerges as a related idea. Ichi challenges requires him to shoulder collective pain, emphasizing interconnected experiences. This extends to figures like Gokuraku, whose actions stem from unresolved loss, suggesting paths to resolution through compassion. These concepts extend the arc beyond simple adventure, inviting reflective on personal matters. This intellectual layer contributes to its recognition as a central part of the series. So those are my thoughts on the Bakugami arc when it comes to Ichi the Witch. This was a really good arc, and it just really made me appreciate a lot of the characters that we saw here. Like when it comes to Gokuraku, like when I first saw him, I was like really interested in his character. And then all of a sudden, when I saw everything that happened surrounding Gokuraku's character within this arc itself, it just made me a really big fan of him and made me really appreciate him moving forward. And because of that very reason, he became my favorite character in Ichi the Witch. So I gotta thank this arc for giving me this special moment to just always look back at whenever I think of my experiences with Ichi the Witch. So I was glad to express my love for this arc within this video. But now I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about the Gokuraku arc in Ichi the Witch? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is there anything in specific that you want to say about this arc? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to show your support and like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see what I do outside of YouTube, be sure to follow my social media when it comes to my Twitter, when it comes to my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys are interested in joining my Discord server, so you could join the community when it comes to our discussions about anime and manga, the link is located in the description and is also pinned in the comment section down below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a new video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.